Welcome, young brothers. You've come here not just to learn how to build, but to understand what it means to be a man of true worth. Out there, the world tells you to chase comfort, to seek pleasure. It promises you an easy path. But that path is a trap, a slow poison to your spirit. Let me tell you about a young man named Kael. He started with nothing. No wealth, no name, no advantage. Just raw talent and ambition. When he came to the order, he thought that was enough. But talent without direction can be a dangerous thing. One night I gave him a block of the finest marble and a simple task: sculpt a pillar strong enough to support a great temple. Eager to impress, Kael got to work. He carved intricate patterns and delicate figures, pouring all his energy into making it beautiful. By dawn it was stunning, a true masterpiece, or so it seemed. But when I placed my hand on the base and pushed lightly, the entire pillar crumbled into dust. Kael was devastated. "Why?" he asked. "It was perfect," I told him. "You built it for the eye, not for its purpose. You focused on appearance, not strength. All your skill is worthless if it doesn't have a solid foundation. Without discipline, even the grandest creations fall apart." That's your first lesson, brothers. Discipline is what keeps a man standing when everything else is stripped away. Without it, talent, potential, and ambition mean nothing. After that, I gave Kael another challenge. This time he was to carve a new pillar from simple stone. No decorations, no flair, just a strong, solid column. Day after day, Kael labored, chipping away slowly, focusing on balance and structure. It took weeks, but when it was finished, it stood strong and unmovable, a symbol of what discipline had forged inside him. But discipline alone is not enough. So I sent Kael into the wilderness. No tools, no help. I tasked him to build a bridge over a deep chasm using only what he could find. The first storm destroyed his work. Hunger gnawed at him. He was alone and frustrated. But he endured. He fought through every setback, and by the end, he had built a sturdy bridge, strong and simple. That's self-reliance, brothers. It's the strength to stand on your own, to find solutions when no one is there to help. The world out there wants to make you weak and dependent, but you can't let it. A man must learn to stand alone. But the final lesson was the hardest. When Kael returned to the city, powerful men offered him gold and prestige if he'd cut corners on a new project. When he refused, they threatened to ruin him. Most men would have given in, justified it somehow. But Kael stood firm. He knew that true strength is more than just building bridges or pillars. It's having the courage to live by your principles, even when it costs you. Discipline, self-reliance, virtue. These are the pillars of a worthy life. Without them, you are just drifting, easily swayed by the currents of the world. But with them, you become unshakable. Carry the torch.